Hey guys, it's Whiskey. Welcome to Palm Tree Elegy. Today's poem is from I Needed a Viking by Alfa. I saw this book. She has a Facebook page and I absolutely love it. Of course, I'm not doing any poems that I don't absolutely love. And I had to go buy this book, and the poem we're using today is called The Best We Can Be. The people you aspire to be like are about as real as their fairy tale pictures you scroll through. Don't ever measure your beauty or your worth by images that were birthed by computer software. Technology is a beautiful thing, and it is indescribably helpful in our lives, but it has fashioned an unreachable bar in the minds of countless souls. We should be looking in the mirror and aspiring to be the best we can be. You are your inspiration, and your beauty is already blooming within you. Short, sweet, to the point. The best we can be. With all the technology, and I'm just going to say it, I'm going to put it right out there in front of everybody. I have never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever used a filter. I just can't. And it really weirds me out and creeps me out when I see other people's filters. I don't know if other people can see them the way I see them, but whenever a filter comes in front of me on somebody I know, it just freaks me out because I can see it. I can see, for lack of a better term, I can see the veil that you have over you. And I just, ugh, I want to see the real you. I love the real you. I wish you didn't feel the need to cover yourself up. And we have, and it's not just with technology. I mean, technology is really media, right? Any media. I was born in 1975. By then, there were already magazines and newspapers and ads and all these things that were showing. If they didn't have the photo touching yet, they were like picking the best specimens of what a human, the best specimens, quotes, the best specimens of what they think the market thought beauty looked like and what a real person looked like. And let me tell you a little story that just popped in my head, which actually to this day I love it. My grandma Kay, may she rest in peace. She's been gone over 20 years now. I'm an 80s child. She pointed out in a magazine one day, she's like, "Do you see all these women?" She goes, "I just don't understand this." She said, back in Italy, back in the day, in her day, she said if somebody was aspiring to be a model and wanted to model for an artist or a photographer or anything like that, they would tell them to go home and get a husband and have a baby and let their body become womanly and then to come back. And that has always stuck with me. Not that I haven't gotten trapped in that what a woman's supposed to look like thing, right? But the fact that my grandmother emphasized what a real woman was, or there's really no classification over what a real woman is. I mean, we are all as independent and as individual as snowflakes, right? Everybody's different. Everybody's got their own shape and mold and thoughts and perspectives and freckles and everything. We are all different. But it's how media and technology has shaped us and molded us and kind of bended our minds to the point that we lost sight of who we are. And I think sometimes maybe we need to turn tech off for a while after the video. Wait till the video's over. But maybe we need to turn tech off for a while, or, you know, turn off the commercials, or go out with real friends and just hang out and make a point, maybe make a friend date and make a point that nobody's wearing makeup and nobody's doing all that stuff, right? Maybe we go do mud masks and we go highlight the beauty within us and work on what is us instead of all of this, right? I mean, really the only time I wear makeup is if I go out or if I'm doing videos. Other than that, I don't do all this. This is for the camera so I don't look washed out, and it just helps with me. But my personal choice. But we really need to learn how to separate ourselves from what society, what they have shown us that we can hide and cover ourselves, and those filters and what is in movies and magazines and Facebook ads and YouTube ads and all this stuff that's still just coming at us all the time. And it has happened our entire lives. We don't realize what has literally directly been shoved right in our face. We just don't even think about it because it's always been there. And it's time for us, and it's not just women either, men too. Their style has been guided through the years, and we as women also, men have been guided as to what women are supposed to look at, that ideal woman, and vice versa. And a lot of times we get somebody that we love in a relationship for who they are, but then we sit there and dream about somebody who looks like somebody else, right? And let's face it, you know, we're not all Brad, whatever it is, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie couples out there. We're just not. We and and really, when they're not in front of the camera and what everybody else sees, they probably look like crap half the time too because they're still human. We just don't see that side, right? So let's focus on being the best we are, the best people that we are in the mirror. Wake up every morning and tell yourself I love you. Just look in the mirror and say I love you and talk to yourself, right? Give yourself the best pep talk ever with your hair sticking up and your teeth not brushed. Who cares? That is the best you, because that's the one that's standing in that mirror and is ready to make it this the best day and the best way you can, right? So that's actually your homework. I'm not even going to ask you a question this week. This week, I want you to look in the mirror every morning, tell yourself I love you and you are a rock star. I don't care how crappy you think you look. I don't care how crappy you think you feel. In that moment, that's it. You love yourself no matter what. I love you. We'll talk to you next time, and keep on rocking.